So I got my notes again because I just finished watching the next episode of Berserk. And, well, let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way right now. Casca still looks pretty appalling. Appalling, get it? She's so pale now. And, okay, bad joke. But, no, seriously, it's like, at this point, it's like, why are they seriously making her so pale all the time? Like, it's almost as though she's kind of anemic now. They're making her so pale, and it's kind of like worrisome in that way. I mean, it's like the fact that she's now even almost getting as pale as Griffith, it seems. It's kind of like funny in a very not funny sort of way. So it's like people said that, oh, it's just the lighting, it'll change in the next episode, and it's like, no, I don't think it's the light anymore. So, and I really hate that they keep using that one particular scene. It's like, where did that scene even come from? Like, did Guts actually, because obviously all these flashbacks, Guts obviously saw them, so you're saying that he saw Casca get apprehended by a bunch of tentacles and basically deep-throated by one? Like, I don't know why they chose to add that little detail. It's just so stupid and disgusting to me, but whatever. I mean, I hope that'll be the last time I see that. So, yeah, other than that, yeah, those are really the two big bothersome things to me with this episode. But other than that, I think it was pretty much an improvement. Well, not an improvement, it was just kind of more entertaining than last time. So, I'm basically probably gonna have less to talk about right now. In this video, anyway. So, oh yeah. Aside from the cost of the animation is still pretty shitty. I mean, it's so weird because, like, during the flashbacks in the Golden Age arc with Guts and Griffith, like, the animation was really, really good. It's like all the animation from those flashbacks send Casca looking really, really pale, or actually pretty decent. I mean, there were still some animation flops where, like, Corcus was all, they were all, like, thumb upping him, and it's like, why would you do that? But, like, yeah, the animation was dorky, and the, animation choice was dorky there, but it's like, overall, I did like the use of flashbacks overall. I mean, except for that one flashback. But yeah, those are the only, like, examples of good animation. It's like it flips between, like, really good and, like, god awful. It's like, ugh. When he was, like, when Guts was punching the shit out of all those guards, that scene would have been 10 times more awesome if the animation was better. Because, like, some of the animation is like, it makes some scenes really hollow looking, so it's like, it's kind of boring to look at. Because when Griffith was giving his speech to Guts, it's like, it made me more drawn into it because of all the, like, the style of it, along with his words. Because it's like, when Guts said that, how beautiful and, like, absolute he looked, like, I believed him because Griffith actually looked beautiful and absolute in that scene. But, like, the scene in the tent with Guts and Farnese, it seemed kind of hollow to me because it's like, yeah. So, that being said, yeah, the animation still needs work for the most part. I mean, unless they're doing this on purpose, like, Golden Age arc animation is really prim and proper and colorful and literally golden, but post Golden Age arc is really muted and gritty, which that would have worked, except the animation's still bad. So, because it's CGI and all that crap. So, yeah, they might be trying to do that, but nuh-uh. So, yeah. Um, but the characters were still likable. Like, I liked Farnese and Serpico and Azun. Like, sometimes I'm still finding it hard to connect with Guts at some points, but maybe that will change. Like, and the thing is that I already love Guts enough as it is, and it's like, I don't know, it just, I can't really connect with him right now. So, speaking of connections, like, I'm kind of pondering how he and Puck's relationship is going, because, you know, Puck started following him 2 years ago, and it's like, he was like, basically like pestering him for these 2 years, and then by the time they encountered the Holy Iron Chain Knights, they finally became like friends. And it's like they're basically skipping over all of that. So it's like I'm not really sure where their relationship is at the moment. Plus, because of that, and because of the, I guess, the tone in this animation, I don't know. It's like Puck is still obviously comic relief, but because Guts is Guts and Puck's relationship hasn't really been established in the same way that it was in the manga. It's like they missed out on some like some actual comical moments between them. Like when he was in the cage and like Puck got the keys, and then Puck like basically got Guts to say some really embarrassing sort of stuff and blackmailed him like that, and that was a really funny scene in the manga, but it's like it's not here in this adaptation, and that kind of sucks, but I guess I can live without that. So, yeah. So, Puck's and Guts's relationship, I'm kind of wondering about. Um, I guess along with that, because that was a part of the plot that was missed out on. Like, I guess they cleaned up some of the potential plot holes because, again, there's no 2 years time skip in this adaptation, and originally, Holy Iron Chain Knights came across Guts right after the whole Lost Children storyline, and it's like, they're really, really appalled by that, but I guess now they're just really, really appalled by what happened to the priest and his daughter, so, I guess that worked out. So, good for that. Um, like really, I mean, I didn't really have too much to. I don't want to say complain, but it's like, because I want to seem like one of those fans that's always just pleased with everything, but it's like, again, it's like this anime is just kind of lukewarm to me so far, and it's like how they're treating Casca has a lot to do with that, but it's like, and minus, if I just pretended that she wasn't even in here, and it's like, sometimes it feels like I have to do that, but I can't because she's the main character, it's like, maybe, it's like, I still feel kind of lukewarm about this adaptation. I mean, oh yeah, also, like, some of the sound, again, some of the sound mixing didn't really seem right to me. Like, it wasn't bad in the first one or in this one, but it's like, some of their choices of using, like, mixing the music in this and just doesn't really blend into the scene, because, like, I think they really could have used an excerpt from, Susumu's newest song for this series at a different time instead of just that whole Guts' escape from the camp, because like all the action part, most of the action was just in a first few seconds when he was just talking to Azan and saying all the force horses on fire. And then after that, it's just basically talking and talking and riding the horse and talking. And that's, I don't really think that that was the right place to put that music in there. It's like, because it worked in the first anime when they put forces in, because they're like doing a mission and it's like all this action and it's like, oh, explosives and all that crap, and it's like it fit the scene. And also it was like a great debut of like the Band of the Hawks doing what they're known and renowned for doing. So is that was a perfect scene to use like the song that's most affiliated with Berserk as a series. So I think that was a faulty choice there. So the previews for the preview for the next episode got me curious, because like in the manga we know that they get attacked by some mutated, deformed dogs, and it's like, and then they got attacked from rape horse, and it's like, I don't know how they're gonna do that in here. It's like, ew. But I didn't see that in this preview, and it's like they're in this mansion, and it's like, huh, I wonder if this is the mansion from the PlayStation 2 game, because that would be interesting if they put that art, if they integrated some of the PS2 original elements into this TV series, because that would be interesting, and I will actually like that, because like, again, like the PS2 game wasn't officially released in the United States, and basically what most people see in the cutscenes are just like a fan subbing. I mean, I've watched all those cutscenes, but you know, I was still like an official like translation of stuff. And also that would mean like maybe like later on they'll put some elements of the Dreamcast game, because I really like the story for the Dreamcast game. Mainly because the story was still written by Miura, so it's like, of course it's good. And it's like, I sometimes really wish it was canon, because I really, really like Rita as a character, and I'd really love to see her somehow be canonized in like a TV show like this. So that would be nice if they had elements of that in here. Because the only reason why I don't think that they would do that is because there's already so much of Berserk to adapt. Because it's not like they really have any sort of excuse to have any sort of dumbass filler episodes. At least not right now. It's like, oh god, maybe I shouldn't say that, because Berserk still isn't over, but it's like, I mean, they have like, Berserk has like over 300 chapters, so, and they're only like about knee deep in it with this TV series, so I don't know. Who knows what the future might hold. Hopefully something good and not something shitty. So yeah, that's basically all I have for this episode. I mean, this episode was like a lot more tolerable, and like, I guess since you get a lot of the sense for all the flaws in the first episode, then I don't really have to go over all those flaws in this episode. I mean, at least I hope that that's what it sounded like, because again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I do want to enjoy this animation. It's just that Asuka's my fave babe, and I can't have anything bad happen to her. So, oh lordy, goddamn, I'm really just looking forward to the manga more, because only Miura can do that right. So, yeah, that's all. So, guess I'll stop talking now. Maybe I'll complain. I'm not gonna complain anymore. I'll just write some fan fiction to make me better, because fan fiction always makes me feel better. So, I hope I get used to making these videos, because I really do want to start doing more stuff with my YouTube channel and everything. So, hopefully I'll get some cosplay stuff up later. It's like I really kind of really want to get back to doing some more cosplay stuff too, but I'll get to that later. So anyway, toodles.